attention, rapper like y'all better get y'all boy before I make this not fun. I'm finna make, man, nobody gonna wanna come to Houston no more. I'll make this not fun for nobody. We can cry fire this up today. Get your artists. Real talk. I don't give a what come behind it, man. Leave my name. I'm telling you right now, man. Y'all better get your man, man. HoneyKomb Brazy, look here. I just woke up on my bed, blood. Hey, look. Hey, HoneyKomb, you got the right one. Bro, I don't give a fuck about the Asian man you hanging with. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to my shop and nothing to my partner. HoneyKomb Brazy, you say, are we real bloods? You know what real bloods do? Call somebody from California so they can tell you what real bloods do. This is what real bloods do. We box. We get on the hands in the grass. You say, we real bloods? HoneyKomb Brazy, if you do not want to box, you not no real bloods, so don't bring me up in that.
It's still dangerous, though.
Dallas is dangerous. Fort Worth is dangerous.
Definitely.
San Antonio is dangerous. It's a lot of places that's dangerous. But you can go as a black rapper, a black celebrity, and have fun in these towns, as long as you don't check in to J. Prince Jr. J. Prince Jr. is the boy. Everything happened around him. He the boy. Not the city of Houston.
Today, Houston rapper Sauce Walka and J. Prince Jr. finally ran into each other in Houston after months of dissing, and things went left.
You're hollering about on blood. The grandmama dead and the bloods didn't do nothing. You shot up your grandmama house and blew it up with an oxygen tank. Where was the bloods, blood? I bet your grandmama ain't even got a tombstone, blood. But ain't nobody even been out there to put no flowers on the grave, blood. So I don't tell them about no blood. Your grandmama done got killed and your daddy didn't get no revenge. I don't want to hear that. You done went to Houston, now you up under J. Prince Jr.
I can't explain what happened at Rap A Lot, but you heard a lot. You heard a lot, like artist-wise. Artists was getting fucked up. I ain't gonna name what artists. They was getting fucked up.
Okay.
Like physically, like if you go against the grain, man, it's gonna be some shit, you know? So, I mean, hey, a lot.
The tension between Sauce Walka and J. Prince Jr. has reached a point where people across the hip-hop community are paying close attention. After months of public back and forth, the two reportedly crossed paths in Houston, and things quickly escalated. But the story goes much deeper than one encounter. It involves public call-outs, respected names being pulled into the conversation, and growing concerns that the situation could become much more serious if it continued to escalate. Charleston White didn't hold back when addressing the situation. He warned that if things kept going in the same direction, Houston could become a place where artists no longer felt welcome. He urged people around the rapper to step in before things got out of control, making it clear that he didn't care what came afterward. His message was simple: keep his name out of the situation and get control of the people involved before the conflict became something bigger. HoneyKomb Brazy responded with his own message, saying he had just woken up and wasn't interested in being dragged into online conversations. He made it clear that he didn't care about the people Sauce Walka was associated with and insisted that nobody was going to do anything to his business or the people close to him. He challenged the claims about being real bloods, arguing that real bloods settle issues face-to-face rather than hiding behind internet threats. According to him, if someone wasn't willing to fight directly, they shouldn't be using his name or claiming that identity. He also pointed out that while Texas has dangerous cities, including Dallas, Fort Worth, San Antonio, and Houston, artists and celebrities can still move around safely without problems. In his view, the city itself wasn't the issue. Instead, he claimed that many of the situations people talked about centered around J. Prince Jr., not Houston as a whole. That only added more attention to an already growing controversy. Reports soon began circulating that Sauce Walka and J. Prince Jr. had finally crossed paths after months of exchanging shots, fueling even more speculation about where the situation was heading. The exchanges became even more personal when HoneyKomb Brazy brought up Sauce Walka's family, questioning past events and criticizing him over issues involving his grandmother and father. He also mocked the idea that Sauce Walka had gone to Houston only to end up around J. Prince Jr., making it clear he wasn't backing away from the confrontation. Around the same time, more conversations began surfacing about Rap A Lot records after Sauce Walka reportedly made comments that many people considered disrespectful. Those remarks quickly spread online, dividing opinion across the hip-hop community. Some dismissed them as just another heated exchange between rappers, while others believed bringing such a respected name into the discussion only made the conflict much more serious.
I ain't finna be here with no man talking about some man. I'm here right now, just like I said about paying a nigga to stop hanging with me. What type of gas that is? And now I say somebody found it. All you man nigga wanna jump on the internet, man. All you on my grandma don't give a man. Well, I'm out down today. I am outside all day, crazy. Hey man, who the brother for what man? Outside today. Hey, here I come. On it when I'm. You know, they be like, man, I'm so tired of seeing this dude on the internet, bruh. Every time you on the internet, you always crying and delete Instagram, cause you finna see me.
As the clips and
a lot of work where the hip hop culture is concerned. Blaze the trail.
Yeah. Everybody is due a chance. You know what I mean? I really feel that way because I feel like if some people know better, they'll do better. And a lot of people do dumb shit because they don't know no other way. Right. You know what I mean? They don't know better. So I feel like, you know, they do that chance. You know, I even appreciate having that chance for myself, beginning with me. You know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of shit I wouldn't have done if I would have known better. So, you know, with that combination of wanting that for myself, wanting that for my loved ones, then it's only right to like extend that invitation.
And that may be one reason so many people felt the tension with HoneyKomb Brazy seemed to settle down not long afterward.
You're hollering about on blood. Your grandmama dead and the bloods didn't do nothing. You shot up your grandmama house and blew it up with an oxygen tank. Where was the bloods, blood? I bet your grandmama ain't even got a tombstone, blood. But ain't nobody even been out there to put no flowers on the grave, blood. So I don't tell them about no blood. Your grandmama done got killed and your daddy didn't get no revenge. I don't want to hear that. You done went to Houston. Now you up under J. Prince Jr. Now I don't want to hear that. Suwu, slob killer, BK all day. BK all day. This in red uniforms is what I call it. This in red uniform. I done walked on both coasts. And it ain't a blood in the state of Texas bad enough to mention my name and disrespect. I shut the whole gang down. I swear to God. The niggas scared of me. The Bloods and Crips in Texas scared of me. So tell South Walka to Bloods. Tell that nigga HoneyKomb Brazy, fuck the Bloods. And fuck they dead homies. HoneyKomb Brazy, I bet your grandmama turning over in her grave.
While nobody outside those directly involved knows exactly what happened behind the scenes, the public conversation shifted almost immediately, with fans noticing that the exchanges appeared to lose momentum. Even then, the story continued gaining attention because several well-known personalities, including Charleston White, Donkey, Wild, and Slim Thug, all shared their own opinions, giving people even more to debate.
I'm sure she probably not in heaven yet. It probably was a delay. Yeah, they probably delayed her to get in there. I bet your grandmama, I bet your mama them is mad that you done got big mama them killed and big daddy them killed, and you can't get no rewards for nothing. If I was your cousin, I'd kill you. You done got grandmama killed and got the and half blew up by the oxygen tank machine. I'd kill you. You done got grandmama killed and you out here doing this and can't make no money. Got the family looking crazy. Yeah. Man, you don't shut your ass up and go kill somebody. If you don't go kill somebody, boy, sick of the nigga rapping. Go kill somebody. Kill South Walka. Go shoot up that goddamn stove like you said you would. I don't want to see no boxing match. I want you to shoot up that goddamn stove like you said you were gonna do. Go kill one of them TSF niggas. Please. I want to see you go to jail for murder. Where you rap. Each other. We want a Quando, Rondo, Lil Tim, and King Von situation all over again. We need a Dirk the Ruler, nigga, shoot him in the neck. Kill one of these niggas, HoneyKomb Brazy. Kill that nigga South Walka, please. Shoot him. Go by there and pop, 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 pop. With that. That's how that bitch. Pop, 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 pop. So go. You ain't gonna hit nobody. If you go by there and do that, pop, 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 pop.
Every new reaction added another angle to the discussion, with supporters and critics offering different interpretations of what had happened and what it could mean moving forward. The clips quickly spread across multiple platforms, keeping the conversation alive as people continued weighing in from every direction. The reactions definitely didn't stop there. Once the story started making the rounds online, fans, bloggers, and commentators jumped into the conversation from every direction, each offering a different opinion about who handled the situation the best and who may have gone too far. Some people argued everything should have stayed private instead of becoming public entertainment, while others believed that once the comments were made online, a response was almost guaranteed. The debate spread across social media at a fast pace with clips, screenshots, and reaction videos pulling even more attention to the story. Every time someone posted a new opinion, another wave of people showed up to agree, disagree, or add their own theory about what was really happening behind the scenes. Before long, what started as a disagreement had grown into one of the biggest talking points among fans following both artists. As more videos, live streams, interviews, and social media posts continued appearing, people examined every statement, every response, and even the smallest details, hoping to understand the full picture. Some believed the tension had finally cooled off and that everyone involved was ready to move forward, while others weren't convinced and felt there could still be unexpected developments ahead.
Today, Houston rapper Sauce Walka and J. Prince Jr. finally ran into each other in Houston after months of dissing, and things went left.
Since there hasn't been a complete public explanation from everyone connected to the situation, plenty of questions.
HoneyKomb Brazy doubled down on his position, saying this was exactly why he preferred rappers to stay on good terms instead of dragging other people into their disagreements. He questioned why Sauce Walka hadn't reached out privately if there was really an issue instead of bringing his name into a public dispute. Once again, he stressed that he wasn't concerned about who Sauce Walka was associated with and insisted that no one was going to touch his business or the people around him. He repeated that being a real blood meant handling problems face to face, not making threats online or involving outside people. If someone truly wanted to prove themselves, they could meet him in person and settle it directly. Otherwise, he said, they should leave his name out of the conversation entirely. That response shifted the focus beyond just two rappers exchanging words. Many fans began wondering whether the ongoing tension between Sauce Walka and HoneyKomb Brazy could eventually involve influential figures with long-standing ties to the culture. Instead of remaining another social media feud, some feared the situation could become much more serious if respected names or powerful families were drawn into it. As a result, people closely followed every interview, live stream, and social media post, trying to figure out where everything was headed next. According to reports circulating online, Sauce Walka eventually reached out to the Prince family, reportedly hoping they could speak with HoneyKomb Brazy before the disagreement escalated any further. The idea, based on those reports, was that respected voices might be able to calm the situation before emotions took over completely. But opinions were divided. Some believed involving respected figures could help bring the issue to an end, while others felt it would only make the situation even more complicated. Instead, reports claimed that an elder member of the Prince family felt personally disrespected by having his name attached to a conflict that had nothing to do with him or his family. Rather than ignoring the situation, he reportedly responded with a direct message that quickly spread across social media. He stated that he didn't know who had given people the impression that it was acceptable to mention his name in situations unrelated to him or his family. That statement immediately became one of the biggest talking points online, with fans debating exactly what it meant and what could happen next. The situation also served as a reminder of how quickly social media can turn a few comments into something much bigger. Once respected names become part of the conversation, even a small disagreement can take on a life of its own. HoneyKomb Brazy then claimed that Sauce Walka had allegedly contacted someone close to him in an attempt to stop them from being around him. According to Brazy, that move was disappointing because he believed the issue should have been addressed directly instead of through other people. He questioned who Sauce Walka had spoken to and suggested that if there was a real problem, it should be handled openly rather than behind the scenes. Another message that circulated widely reinforced the same point. It warned Sauce Walka to be careful about how he handled things online, saying he was free to play internet games as long as he didn't involve people who had nothing to do with the disagreement. The message also called for respect and reportedly made it clear that nobody in Houston had permission to harm HoneyKomb Brazy. That statement immediately fueled another wave of reactions. Some people viewed it as a firm warning against dragging respected names into unrelated conflicts, while others saw it as an attempt to keep the situation from escalating beyond the individuals directly involved. The more clips and screenshots spread across social media, the more people analyzed every word. Some believed the statements were meant to calm tensions, while others interpreted them as setting clear boundaries that shouldn't be crossed. At the same time, many observers felt Sauce Walka had no intention of allowing the disagreement to grow into a larger conflict involving the Prince family. He has also spoken publicly in the past about giving people opportunities to learn from their mistakes, saying that many people make poor decisions simply because they don't know a better way. Looking back on his own experiences, he explained that there were things he would have handled differently if he had known more at the time. Because of that, he believes others deserve the same chance to grow and improve. That perspective may be one reason many people felt the tension between Sauce Walka and HoneyKomb Brazy began losing momentum shortly afterward. VidIQ.